Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is Tag Along Tuesday. So today we'll make some tags. On Tuesdays we do tags. Today I'm going to do some tags that I haven't done in a few years. A couple of years ago I did some tags like this and did a video on them, but I haven't done them in a couple of years, and I need a few more of them because I don't have any in my stash. These are going to be some layered tags, and I'm going to use some of Tina's papers that I purchased from her the other day, and that is Tina from Shabby Dappy Doodah. If you haven't seen my video on her or her video, I'll link it below so you guys can go over and show her some love if you would. Now I'm going to start off. You can make these tags any size that you want, so I'm not going to give you measurements. You can just make your own, whatever size you want. I'm just going to start off with an old piece of junk mail, an old envelope. Now I'm not going to make it this long. These are going to be my other two layered tags, so I'm going to bring it probably, let's see, about that much longer than that one. So I'm going to cut that off just so I don't forget and cover the whole thing. That would be me. And now on this, you can either choose to leave a side open and have another little tuck in your layer, or you can just close everything up. I'm going to close mine up. I'm not going to do a layer on this, a pocket on this one, but you could certainly do that if you wanted to. I left my glue open, so let's unclog it. So I'm just going to close it all up. I just want the stability of the envelope is all I'm going for. If you don't want to use the envelope, you can just use regular paper. And I think I'm going to go for this side just like that. And I'm not going to wrap it around, so I'm just going to grab my little mat here, my little glue mat. And I'm just going to put some glue all over this. Whoops, my heavy hand and glue. I got glue everywhere. So then, let's move that over there. And I could glue directly on the mat that I have, but I'm just trying to keep it clean for right now. Brooklyn just did a video at my desk here, and now I can't find my bone folder. What did she do with it? That little girl. There it is. I buried it. Not her. It wasn't her fault. Okay. We're just going to trim that off. Now there's a little bit more to these, so I may not get but one set done, but they're so cute. I love them. I see a little bit of white on the envelope showing, so I'm just going to trim that off. And again, I'm just going to press that down nice and firm so that I don't have anything sticking up there, any bubbles. That may be enough of a little curve there in the top. We'll see in just a minute. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover the back of this. I probably should have done that before I clipped, but you know me. I think about things after the fact, so. And I'm going to use some of Triple V Vintage papers to cover the back of this. And this is a real thick paper, so I'm just going to use my art glitter glue. If it was thin, I would use my glue stick, but it's pretty thick, so. So how are you guys today? What are y'all doing? I'd like to know what you're doing. I was sitting reading comments last night, and everybody was telling me what they was doing. It was so much fun. It was just like I was there with you. This paper makes me hungry. It smells so good, it makes me hungry. Can you believe? That's kind of weird, isn't it? Hungry for coffee. Okay, I'm going to glue that down a little bit more there because it's got a little bit of a bubble edge on it where it was coffee dyed. Alright, that'll lay down flat once I give it a good press. Here we go. Yeah, Brooklyn decided while her mama was gone and she was with me that she would do a little video for you guys. And it's a little 4th of July video. It's cute. So I'll try to get that up. I don't know if I'll get it up tonight or not, but I'll try to get it up soon. Maybe tomorrow. Alright. So now we got that covered. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'll probably lay this under a book so that it'll flatten out a little bit more. You know, when you coffee dye paper, sometimes you get some little wrinkles in them, and that's what I'm dealing with here on the edges, but it's not a biggie. Once you lay it down flat, it'll be good. And two, I probably need to do a little bit more gluing, like right here. You know, I get excited with my gluing, and I either put too much or not enough. Okay. So that's our first layer. Now we'll decorate these layers once we get everything done. I'm going to use this one as a template to punch my hole. So I'm going to punch a hole right there. So we shall use it as a little guide to make our hole punch. And then I'm using this one as the top layer, and this just came out of some tags. It's just a scrap piece. So this is a tag already, but we just want to cover it. So let's cover it with some paper, and I'm going to cover it with a different paper than this. I want each tag to stand out on its own, or each layer I should say. So let's see, I'm looking through some of Tina's papers. Oh, that'd be pretty with that girl on there. I think I can get her whole face. So let's do that. And that, I printed that one on a thick paper. So again, I'm going to use my art glitter glue. If you've got really thin paper, then make sure that you use a glue stick or something that won't show through. Oh, do I want her on there or her on there? I think I want her. And then I just take this bone folder and I press it out nice and firm, and that gets all of that glue right out to the edges. Then we'll trim it. And the object of this is you just want each tag to be a little bit smaller than the one before. There we go. So that would go there. That'll go there. I like that. Let's go ahead and punch our hole again. I didn't alternate the colors as much as I had thought I would, but I wanted this lady on there, so I'm going to do some nice inking around it, and that'll make my layers stand out. I don't think I'm even going to back this one with anything because you can write on that. I think I'm going to leave it just as is. So there's the second one, and then we need to cover this one, and this one will be on top. And let's see, what do we want to cover this one with? What about some of this? See how that would go. I think that would work. And then we can put a little embellishment of it on this one of some kind. Now this is a shiny piece of chipboard. Well, it's really just a heavy cardstock. So I'm just going to put some extra glue, but my art glitter glue usually holds it really well. I usually don't have any problem with it. No, I've had people ask me that before. How do I get something to stick to a shiny surface like that? Well, art glitter glue, I've never had a problem with it. I don't know about glue stick because I normally don't use glue stick too much on a shiny surface, but I'm thinking that the one that we sell probably would. I don't know about anybody else's. I've had Aaron with me today, and he couldn't wait for the mail to run because he was thinking that he might have another card in there because, you know, you guys have sent him tons of cards for his birthday, so he's been so excited. He didn't have any more in there, and I said, buddy, that's okay because you've got tons of cards. He said, yeah, I know, Nene, but I just like cards. I said, well, you've got a ton of them now, so. And he said, yeah, that's okay. I don't need any more cards. I've had a big birthday, all month birthday. And I said, yeah, you have. He celebrated all month long. Because when they went to Ohio this weekend, the churches that they were singing at did a little birthday thing for him too. So he's had plenty of birthdays. Okay, I am going to put some of this on the back of this. Bethany's is coming up in August, and Alicia and I was talking earlier, and she said, Mom, you know we're going to have to try to get some people to do something like that for Bethany, because even though, you know, she doesn't have special needs, but she's a big sister, and she's got a birthday too. So it, you know, I mean, even though she is 19 years old, she's still, I don't want her to get her feelings hurt or anything, so I'll probably be asking you guys again to send her a birthday card in August. Just help her feeling some. But she never complains. You never hear a complaint out of her. You know, that Aaron gets this and Aaron gets that. You never hear her complain at all. She loves her brother to death. But I think it would be nice, because she's a sweet sister. She'd do anything in the world for her brother. I like that. Okay, press that down real well. Just put a little ink on the back, and then we'll punch our hole again. There we go. So now we have our 3 tags that we're gonna stack. Just like that. And I'm gonna attach mine together with a bulb clip. You can put a string through them, a ribbon through them. We do lots of different things. I'm just going to use a bulb clip, I think. Maybe it will go through all of them. I think it will. I think it will. Well, if I could hit the hole, it might. There we go. Alright, so there are our tags all stacked up. And now we can do a little bit of embellishing. I really want to embellish something on here that will kind of bring that pink together from the other ones. So let's see. I know Tina has got some beautiful pink labels in here. Oh, I kind of like that one right there. Let's see if that will look strange by itself. I think I'm going to bring in a little bit of blue somehow and to put under that, because it kind of looks a little bit odd just hanging out there by itself. Let's see if we've got anything in here that we can just tear a little piece of blue, maybe. Oh, here we go, right here. That. Let's use that. So I linked Tina's kits that I purchased from her in the video that I did last week. So I'm not going to link them again because I just have to look them all up again. But if you want to know, you can watch that video. I'll link that video below, and it will give you all of the ones that I purchased. I love all of her labels. Now I know this may be a little bit big for this, but what I'm thinking is I'm going to wrap it around. I'm going to put part of it on like that maybe, and then this little guy on here somehow, or maybe this side. Let's see which side we like best. Maybe that on there like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm going to ink it really good. Now these are tags that you can really embellish a lot because they're stacked, they're all hooked together, and usually what I do is I just hook these on a journal. I don't, on the page, I don't necessarily put them in a pocket, but you could. You just have to have a pretty big pocket, not a little one. Alright, let's see what it looks like wrapped around. If it doesn't look good, oh yeah, it looks good. So we're just going to wrap it around. You still got plenty of room to write. So that's on the back, it's on the front. See, that blue perfectly matches this other blue that we got here. Then I think I'll put that, let's see, maybe right there. And I'm thinking I may even put something else up there at the top. Okay, that works. Now let's see, she's got some tiny labels in here, or I might just get a number. Let's grab one of her number labels. I have those all the time. I love her number labels. I don't know if I've got a pink one though that I've got printed out. Let's see, maybe a red one? Yeah, that'll work. It's not exactly pink and it's not exactly red. It'll work. You could also put a flower on here or lots of different things. We'll see what we want to do once we get this on. Let's see. Oh, that's got number right there. Why don't we just cover that up and put that there? Then I won't have number on there twice. Okay. Now, we might put a little flower up through there since we've got flowers on the other ones. Let's see. Just gonna go in here. I know these are small, but small one might be what we need right now. My larger ones are all tucked away in their container up there. I like how that one kind of curves around. I think we might put that one on there. I'm just going to cut the bottom off flat so that I can make it look like that it's coming out from behind that label. Oops. Helps you if you use the right end of the pokey tool, doesn't it? Okay, and I'm going to tuck it as much down in there as I can. And then we'll just do it that way. Oh yeah, I like that. Cute. Okay, that's got that one. And then this one, what do you think we need on it? We don't need any more flowers. I don't know if we need a label. We might put a label down here. Just a small one. Do you see one that might work? I wanted kind of a bluish one like that. Well, that little one right there is blue, Edith. Duh. Can't see for looking. Alright, and let's see. Where do I want to put it? I'm thinking about right there at the bottom. Okay. And I don't think that needs anything else. Got her pretty picture on there. All right, let's see what we want to do here. I think I want maybe a blue something on there. Or maybe even that one. I like that one too. It doesn't have to be blue. Whoops, I just tore some of my other ones. That's okay, because I can print them again. Not a biggie. This is that paper that I was telling you about that I get. And it doesn't like to tear one way. It tears the other way really well. But when I start to tear it in the other direction, it doesn't like to tear crossways like this. Alright, there we go. And again, we might just wrap that around like that. Yeah, I think I'll wrap it around. So I picked out a couple of things for this one. I wanted to put this, not that I want to cover that up, but I just want to decorate it a little bit more. I want to put that on there, leave that flower showing, and I'm going to wrap this one around too. Really, you wouldn't have to decorate them at all if you didn't want to. Using a pretty paper like this, just wrap that around. Okay. And then I thought about putting, whoops, I can't pick it up. Thought about putting this flower on there. Maybe coming up like that. Kind of look like it's coming from this little piece right here. That'll bring that blue back around. And then I got this little tiny number that I was just going to stick right up here at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it down, because if I don't, I'll lose it. It's a tiny one. I printed some of them like 2 to a page, so I got some little ones. Alright, let's see what we can do with this flower. Maybe it won't look so strange. We could just put it right over that piece. Could put it over it like that. What do we think about that? You know what? I think I'm going to do it. There we go. That will work. So we got that one. I think that's all I'm going to do that. And then there's our second one. And then there is the top one. Cool. I like those. Alright, so that's one. And I had done another one just practicing. See if I kind of remembered what I was doing. So I'm going to put this flower on here, because I put this paper on. And it doesn't have a flower or anything on it, and I have flowers on my other 2 layers. Now these, again, this was an envelope, and this was just an old tag and an old piece of ephemera backing. So use whatever is in your stash to make your backings with. I like to make mine kind of thick, because I don't like thin tags, don't like flimsy tags. So that's why I use things like this to make mine with. But you can make yours with whatever you have. You know what you like and what you don't like. Put a little piece of washi down there. Alright, so that's that one. I think we will put a label somewhere. Since this label cut off, I may just put that whole label up there. Maybe like that. Or do I want to wrap it? What do you think? Put the whole label on it? I think I will. Good idea. I'm just going to bring it right out to the edge. There's that one. Then we got it packed. And then this one has beautiful flowers on it. These are Tina's papers as well. And I think all I'm going to put on this one is just a little piece of a label. I'm going to wrap it around right there. Something to just kind of lighten part of it up. There we go. Then I like to put a little ink back over there, and that just brings that side together. So there's that one. And then the top one, I didn't really feel like it needed much, but I did want to bring a little of that purple that's back here to the front. So I'm going to wrap that little label right there. And I know I do a lot of things to the right side because I'm right-handed, but you could always go the other direction. But I didn't want to cover any of that up. And this is kind of a plain part right here, so that's why I thought I would just use this side. Okay, that's that. And then I thought I might put a little bit of lace on the side of this one, just like down through there. What do you think? I think I will. Good idea. And like I said, I didn't want to cover that up, but I'm covering it with lace, so it's not like it's going to be covered completely. Oops. You can still see that through it. It just gives it a little bit extra something. Where's my little tool? I don't know where my tool is. Okay. There's that. Turn that little edge off. I like that. I like that. I do think I'm going to put a little number up here, just on that edge of that lace, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, and that'll hold that edge of that lace down, plus it'll give me a little bit more on there. And bring it right there. Whoops, stuck to my fingers. That shows my fingers have got a lot of glue on them. Okay, got it straight. There we go. So that's that one. This one, we could put a little lace down here at the bottom on this one, let it hang off. That'd be cute. Let's just do it. I have this lace just laying here on my desk, so why not? This one will be a little lacy one. Ooh, I almost cut that too short. But that'll be all right. That will work, no problem. So that's that, and that's that one. Oh, I like that. But I do think I'm going to put a little piece of lace on the back one too. Might as well take that off. It's all gone anyway. And I think I'll put it on this side. I love using things up that have been laying on my desk for a while. Even though it is lace, and lace is my favorite, I still like using it because this little roll has been laying around here for a while, and I've been hoarding it, and I needed to use it. Oh yeah, I like that one too. Okay. And let's get a little bulb clip, and I think I'm going to go with the yellow one since this has got yellow in it. I keep hanging my arm on something. Now, like I said, you can put eyelets in these if you want. I probably will go back and do that before I put them in the journal, but right now I'm just doing this just to show you what they look like. So there is that one. Isn't that cute? I love it with the lace. So there are all 3 of those. So now we have our little stacked tags or layered tags, whichever one you want to call it. I guess they're more stacked than they are layered. I don't know, they're stacked and layered. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We have a huge giveaway coming very soon, and you have to be a subscriber to our channel in order to win. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.